Hello, it's Dara. I'm back with another video. In this episode of New Borough, episode 3, I will be developing this western waterfront, you can say. It's along this river. I really want to figure out how I wanted to do this. Because we have this river that's right here, and it's not really navigable for boats and things like that. So I wanted to show, like, I mean, I gotta get rid of these trees, first of all. I know that, but I wish you had like a brush that like got rid of trees or something like that. Like all trees instead of like, certain amount of trees and things like that. You see. I won't be able to get rid of them, I don't think. Cause I gotta select this and or like multiple, and it still doesn't work out. It doesn't work for real, for real. For what I really want. I just want all trees like to be selected and gotten rid of. But I will show you guys a perfect example of what I'm trying to build here. Basically, so along the Hudson River, there is these piers and docks and things like that. But it only goes up to a certain amount. I guess it only goes up to 59th Street in Manhattan. So in mine, it'll probably only go up to like right here, because everything else is navigable. Like the ship lanes are navigable up until a certain point. Like over here, I don't think ships are going up here. Unfortunately, I don't think ships are going up here. Like this area right here, ships aren't going. So I will only be able to put the piers and things like that right here up until this point. Also, that'll help with this western waterfront, because like I was really like concerned about how I was going to actually develop it. So without further ado, let me get into it. Let me get into work. I'll see you guys in a second. Hello, this is Live Play Dar. I'm bringing you the live play of what we just built in this episode of New Borough. This is the Waterfront Stadium that we just built, and it is looking magnificent. I changed it over the course of 3 days because it took me like 3 days to actually do this on and off stream. The first part I did off stream, the second part I did on stream, and the last part I kind of did off stream and on stream. You know, tuned into it, and then just chilling. Yeah, this is the tennis courts. Yeah, the tennis courts, they add so much. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they have a lot of the basketball courts. They're not really like, you know, I don't know. You don't really see a lot of basketball courts along the water, unfortunately. And I had like a parking lot here, but I decided to go against that and then put like a event space, like I don't know, like you would do like poems or something like that, like stand up comedy, you know, a little venue for those, or a festival site or something like that, you know, just imagining things that would actually be in real life. This right here is like you know, a cargo area that you would bring in cargo at. I would say like is a ferry dock, but I wouldn't say that either. This up here is like it's a park, just like a regular park, you know, just hanging out. I got inspired by like a pier on the Hudson River, and this park right here is a little pocket park with umbrellas. I probably have to lower this a little bit more. I don't know, it looks out of place, but it looks okay though. At the same time, these pedestrian roads are custom with Road Builder. I just made them skinnier because they look way better. I'm using these as a precursor to the bike roads that we might end up getting pretty soon. I'm not confirming anything, but I like to do them. What I like to do in my cities is to make provisions. I do that with my subways. I also do that with roads because I know for a fact that we will get bike roads in the future. I just know that for a fact. So I took a liberty and just did pedestrian roads right here. And the skate park that we built it's custom, but it's also not. Like the park right here is the regular park. I just took the fences away, took some more grass away, you know, and just tried to blend it in a little bit more. That's exactly what I'd be doing in my cities though. Like this was a park that came with the game. I took away the grass because it looked out of place again, and then just, you know, made it look like it was supposed to be here. That's what I did. This water park is pretty cool, though, or pretty cool too. I like the way water flows in the game. Looks so much more realistic than how they did it in previous games. This right over here this is actually going to be functional. It's going to act like a ferry dock. I'll probably have the ferries coming from, I don't know, maybe over here or something. I don't know. We'll see. Well, or these might be a cruise ship dock. I know I'll have a ferry dock as you've seen in the episode. Let me see if I can hide this. Let me see if I can hide it. Let's see if I can hide it. Cause what you're seeing, what's behind me is actually for the next episode. It is definitely for the next episode. I'll give you a little sneak peek right here. That it's like an entire district. It's inspired by Battery Park. And this area is Battery Park inspired, or Battery City Park, Battery Park City, whatever it's called. When the highway dips under the ferry and all of that, you know, I do that. I like the way it does, or I like the way it looked, and I like the way it functioned. So I want to do that in my city. And this area right here is the actual ferry dock. It's going to connect to this area over here. And it's going to be like my Staten Island, I guess you could say. Because it has a tip right here. And, ooh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to show you guys that. Mm-hmm. But this area is going to have basically like a line that goes right here to the other island, quotation marks. But yeah, you guys all seen what I did in this episode. I just want to thank you guys all for hanging out with me in this episode, tuning in and watching. I just want to, make cities videos that actually people want to watch. And I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this one. I'll probably have the next episode out maybe later this week, if not another Sunday. But it will be out very, very soon because it's going to be a shorter episode, but it's going to have a lot of detailing in it. Maybe a lot of placing roads or placing buildings and things like that. I haven't set up any public transit over here. I haven't really set up a lot of public transit in the city other than just the subway. I haven't really worked on the subway in a while. And I just want to, bring this to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video though. I really thank you all for hanging out. Until next time, Dyer is out. Have a good night, day, afternoon, week, year. Bye.